Welcome to the only musical show that matters. This is Yahtzee Beat the Runtime. Get the glasses on here. Let's get a little wonky with this. Today's goal, per usual, is to play several Yahtzee games. In this case, we're going to do 11 games. And we're going to try to beat the length in seconds of every track off of a classic album, as well as the total runtime itself, and maybe get some actual Yahtzees on the way today. We are going to be focusing our efforts on Tattoo You by the Rolling Stones, a band that I have never really been able to get into. I did, much like the Eric Clapton challenge I imposed on myself several years ago, I also listened to every Rolling Stones album that was available at the time. There might have been a new one since then. I don't quite recall. But I remember just being miserable during that whole experience. There's very few Rolling Stones content that I get down with. That being said, I understand that they are a popular band and have quite the longevity associated with them and live performances. So you do you. Tattoo You, as they say. Quite a strange album title and concept, but it is what it is. It looks like it is just short of 45 minutes. It looks about to be about 44:09, if my math is right. But a little bit more forgiving maybe than the last couple albums, although there's some monster. I see a 394, 6.5 minute long song on there. I see a 316. That's over 5 minutes. Again, optimal Yahtzee play is about 254. So, start me up. Let's go. See if we can get off to a good start. That's been a difficult prospect. I will take the full house there. Normally a 6s and 5s full house, I would be hesitant. Probably should have done. Oh my God. Yeah, there we go. 5 6s to start us off. I think we should hopefully have the inside track at clearing song number 1. And we do have a Yahtzee, so that's always good. Some better. We had to burn our chance there, which is unfortunate. We need some better coverage on the left. Hoping these 4s can do it. I'm in trouble on the left. Okay. Let's see if we can get these straights going in, maybe. There's a small. Have a chance at a large. Oh, there we go. That probably saved us, to be quite honest. Let's get another 5, maybe. Okay, we beat the song. And we have 6s, another 6, perhaps. Oh. So we can still get the bonus on the left with 3 2s. I'm going to go for that. I know it's still a long shot. There we go. Come on, more 2s. 286. 1 Yahtzee to our name, and we're ahead of schedule. Let's hang some fire. Is that like hanging brain? What does that mean? I'm sure people were like, "Oh, he's gonna play songs while he does this." No, I'm not. I'm literally just looking at how long they are. I don't have a lot of these albums. I don't have the patience to sit here through them either. I'll do that on my own time, like I've done in the past. But certainly would love to hear your thoughts on these albums and these bands, as well as, it goes without saying, any suggestions on perhaps some music you would like to see featured on this particular series. I can't guarantee all the time that will happen, but I'm certainly willing to give it a shot. There's some 5s that we desperately needed those. We do need 6s as well. Oh, we just got screwed on that. What do we need? We only need 140 here, so I'm just going to zero out Yahtzee. That was probably a mistake. We just need 2 6s. We got those, so that's going to, yeah, I mean, we've already beat this song. Since we zeroed out Yahtzee, there's not much of a point in going for a Yahtzee there. We'll try to get a small straight to help us out, We'll do 6 5 4 3. That's a 197. No Yahtzees. We don't need them. We're 2 for 2 on beating the songs, though, and that's a good thing. This one's going to be tough. This is the longest one. 394. If we beat this, that'd be impressive. I thought those sixes were going to give us an ample opportunity to get the Yahtzee climb going, because that is something that we would absolutely need if we want to even approach that total. I think we've only hit for 400-ish a couple times. Am I correct? I'm sure we could go through and look at the stats. That might be an interesting analysis, but right now we got to focus on the here and now in front of us, and that's, can we get almost 400 points? I'm going to say it's doubtful, but we could certainly make some progress towards the grand total, and we just got the left-hand bonus, so now the ball is really in our court as far as what we want to do. I was going to go for full house there. It didn't come, so I'll go for it here. Take a chance. We need large straight as well. I'm not going to go for it a fourth time. We are not going to beat this at this point. I say that and then shit. Then this thing comes up. Are you kidding me? We just zeroed out Yahtzee. We do get to count it as a Yahtzee joker, so I will. I don't know if that's the intent, but for the software it does. And yeah, we got to be kicking ourselves now a little bit, I think. We probably still wouldn't have beat it. We got 256 points, which is, a solid total on any other day of the week. But I'm kind of mad at that Yahtzee. Little T and A. Gee, I wonder what that means. I think Rolling Stones have some, further time. Some raunchy topics. I'm sure Nickelback, very much influenced by Rolling Stones. Rolling Stones is objectively better, but they kind of have that same, I guess, crassness to them. And again, people always giving crap to Nickelback, and I don't understand why. I get it if you don't like them. If you don't like them, you don't like them. I don't like the Rolling Stones that much, but I respect what they do, which is something that I wouldn't be. We need 203. I'm gonna give up on Yahtzee again like an idiot. I'm really hoping that we get enough fours here to make this work. I think that's the only way that we come out of this. We got 180, so we do need a full house or a four of a kind. There's a full house. I almost skipped over that, so we just beat this one. But that's still good. Oh, and then another could have had a Yahtzee. That's the second one today. All right, well, we're doing pretty good otherwise. I could definitely go for some more Yahtzees, and perhaps I should be a little bit more aggressive. We're on Black Limousine. That's a 3.5 minute track, so we need 211 points to match, 212 to surpass. And I haven't even figured out what we're going to do in the case of a tie yet. It has yet to happen, but I mean, it will eventually. It's just the nature of how things are. It's a small straight. Let's try to convert that over. Some threes. More threes, please, if you will. That leads into a nice four of a kind. And then we have our fours, which is also very nice, which means 2 5s will get us the top or the left-hand bonus without any issue. Giving us everything but that now, and I'm okay with that. We do need 5, so we are going to blank out Yahtzee. We beat this song already. And we'll just try to get the total as high as we can with 5s. 260, no Yahtzees. Pretty good. Pretty good for a day where the Yahtzees are few and far between. Definitely making very good progress towards the total runtime goal, which is, the most prestigious in my mind. We need 210 here for neighbors. Won't you be mine? Sure will. Okay. Gonna make me work for it, huh? We have virtually nothing on the left-hand side here. I'm going to zero out Yahtzee again. I've been kind of doing that early today. Too early. That's why you don't do what John does, which is give up on Yahtzee so quickly, because then you get into situations like that could have been one, and this could very well be, have been a Joker one coming off the other end of it, but because we showed no faith in the system, look where we are now. And we may not even, it's no guarantee that we'll beat this song, although it looks like we just did here. 234. Yeah, I'll try to get 4 of a kind something. 234. I mean, again, we are ahead of schedule on, I believe we're ahead of schedule on the album runtime itself as we start the second half here. Worried about you. I'd be worried too, the way we're playing, of course. We're leaving a lot of points on the table, and the Yahtzee gods are very upset at our choices as what's happening. We've been trying to force full houses. You notice I didn't try to do that there this time. It's really wants us to. You got to be patient with full houses. You got to be patient. It's you can, when you're playing like Balatro and you're going for full houses, you can kind of fish for them a bit, especially early when the consequences are, not that big. But man, I'll tell you what, it's hard. It's hard to get them to cooperate with you here. You just kind of need to wait. And now it's just full houses left and right. We can't do anything with them. We need another 3 here. At least get 4 of a kind. Now we can concentrate on 2s and 4s. We need 316. We are probably not getting that, but we have a Yahtzee, so we do have a chance. We do have a chance to get it. Put the Yahtzee up on board, John. Don't forget that. That's important. Those don't happen every day, especially ones that, count for something, because you've been kind of just pissing them away all day. And we don't get the 4s on the left, so 260 is as high as we're going to get for that. Unfortunate. Good game otherwise. We move on to tops, which is where we would like to be here in this event. We would like to be at the top shelf. I don't know what the song content is referring to, as I did a severe misclick and gave up on a 6 there. That's unfortunate. Maybe I need to pay just a little bit more attention. The game wants to give us all kinds of full houses. There's some ones. Maybe we can parlay this into a Yahtzee, perhaps? No dice, literally. Wow, it's given us a lot of like three of a kinds, 4 of a kinds, but nothing in the Yahtzee situation. There is a small straight we could try to convert. Beautiful. And now our 4s are coming in. We need 2 5s. We have several chances to get them, but I'll take that one, and we'll do a chance here if we can't get a Yahtzee. That'll put us up to 271, which is a pretty good score without a Yahtzee, by the way. Also, that's really good, in fact. So we'll take that. Let's go to heaven. 261, 4 minutes, 21 seconds, if you're doing the math. Yeah, I think Rolling Stone's still putting out albums. Like, I feel like they probably put one out not super long ago. I mean, they haven't like broken up or anything. I just don't know if they're like active. I know they still it feels like they still tour like pretty regularly, but I think they were having some health issues. I mean, they got to be, right? Like they've been around for so long. It's like you can only do that for so long. Come on, let's see. Oh, I thought that was going to be the one right there. Our left-hand scorecard is very hosed right now. We would need a lot to make this work. So I think we should probably just try to get the highest scores possible here. We're almost certainly not, unless we get a Yahtzee like now, and we didn't, then we're not beating this song. 208, no Yahtzees. Garbage. We only need 204 for No Use in Crying, which is track 10. And we're already doing better than yesterday's album. So let's give ourselves some credit. Let's not beat ourselves up too much. I know it's easy to do that. I think we have, you know, we're proving that we can play somewhat competently. I think. Oh, nice large straight there. I think now I will go for a full house. Gave it to me there. We'll take that. Small straight. We need fives. We still got Yahtzee open though, so. Fives. Not enough of them, I'm afraid. Oh, come on. Ooh. Okay, we do need 3 5s to make this work. 244. That beats the song. That gives us a last throw Yahtzee to add on a little bit of bonus. And let's see. We are sitting pretty good. We need 274 to beat the final song, but we need only about 170 something to beat the album. So we're going to try to beat the song, of course, but we're not going to necessarily let it ruin our day if we can't do that. Oh, that's a full house that I think we just take that there. The game's being really very generous with us, and I'm inclined to just kind of go with the flow, take what it's given us. Obviously, we'll continue to look for a Yahtzee if it wants to do that. There's an open-ended straight, possibly. Okay, so you need 6s and 1s, but 6s is perfect. There's a 3 of a kind, 3s. The best, but okay. And now some 1s. Oh, man. I thought that was going to be a Yahtzee there. Really did. Let's go for that large straight. Nope. Okay, let's go for 4 of a kind 4s. We don't get them. We're at 191, which will beat the album. I think our chance of beating the song is going to be very difficult. So we get a 4. Okay, and then we would need a pretty significant thing to happen here. We don't get it. We get 249, no Yahtzees. That beats the album, though. We beat the album. We beat 7 of the 11 songs. This is probably one of our best showings yet. Could have been a lot better had we gotten like those 2 or 3 Yahtzees we missed out on, but I will take that. I will take that. That is a huge improvement over last time. As we continue to go through these classic rock albums of the 1980s, again, feel free to leave your suggestions, predictions, comments, concerns, subscribe, like, follow, do all the things. I beg of you. It would mean so much to me personally and to all my cats and my dog and my wife. So we'll see you tomorrow for more Yahtzee Beat the Runtime, as well as the other shows that are on.